Sometimes you can find acceptance and welcome where you least expect it. Like Alabama, in downtown Mobile is Bebop's, an LGBTQ plus nightclub that has hosted RuPaul celebrities like Derrick and Akeria Chanel Davenport. The club welcomes the entire LGBTQ plus community, and that community supports them right back. That's why the bar recently celebrated its 30th anniversary. Carol Hunter, a spokesperson for the Downtown Mobile Alliance, said, quote, "We don't just welcome, we seek diversity not only with the uses of our building, but also in the customers for those businesses and the residents who come downtown. That's a real strength of downtown is its inclusivity," end quote. Mobile is becoming an LGBTQ plus haven with 5 of the 8 gay bars in all of Alabama in that town. What are we all talking about? You were surprised over this story too, right?
I was very surprised. I was very surprised. I'm surprised that they have 5 gay bars in Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah.
I've been.
I was going to ask you if you've been.
Yeah, it's a very, very small, what you would think of when you think of Alabama. But also, we were speaking before, they have a shoe store next door.
In the same shopping center, right next door.
That celebrated their 100th anniversary.
Wow. And you know something? I have a feeling that shoe store probably would have gone out of business.
Had it not been for
gays. Exactly.
The gays kept them in there.
Listen, you know, I mean, God, gays are hated all over, but we're the ones who clean places up. We're the ones who make communities what they are.
And bring the money.
And bring the money.
We bring the money.
And bring the money. So that shoe store part, can you imagine all the gay boys and the gay girls going, "Oh, there's a shoe store next door? I've had a couple drinks. I need some shoes."
Hello.
And
the drag
queens. And the drag queens. Oh,
how many heels they probably sold?
Oh, I bet you they started stocking up on size 13s real quick. Real quick. But congratulations, man, because it's 30 years is hard. It's a long time.
Yeah.
It's the South. You know what I mean?
It's the South.
Like it's the South. Yeah. Like when you think about the South, you think of Mobile. You're like, let me think, okay, I'm going to go there. I'm not going to expect to see a lot of gay people. I'm not going to expect to be around a lot of queer people. And look, they've got 5 bars.
And they also have a casino. Mobile has like the biggest casino in the South there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've stayed there. It's pretty nice.
Awesome. And I love that they're just saying, hey, inclusivity. I mean, because like you said before, we got money and we bring monny.
Yeah. Come.
Have you seen We Are Here? Have you seen the show We Are Here?
No.
With Eureka, Shangela, Side Boys.
Oh yes.
Who's the third one?
Yes. Bob the Drag Queen.
Bob the Drag Queen. Yes. Have you seen that?
Yes. I love that.
That show. I can't wait for season 3 to come. They had to wait for Eureka to get out of rehab. No, seriously, true story.
They did?
Yeah, and I really hope that she's doing well, by the way. I love that show.
I guess we're going to see on the show how well she's doing.
Oh, yeah, because she always brings whatever is going on in her life into that show.
And it makes it so much more impactful and powerful. Like the emotional element.
Yes.
And the seeing people like in Mobile, Alabama, their closeness just open up and you're like, oh my God.
Their communities.
Yeah.
Folks, if you haven't seen We Are Here, where you been? I know you've seen it. I know your ass saw it too, but you didn't see it. Okay, go check it out because I'm telling you, it's just, so these incredible drag queens, they don't go to New York City. They don't go to Wilton Manors. They go to like the smallest little town where hate is prevalent and there's queer people just screaming to try to be themselves and try to find their voice, and they help them.
In full drag.
In full. Where did they go? They went to Salem. They went to like some crazy places that I was like,
I think Roanoke, Virginia or something like that.
Yeah.
They've been some places. It's HBO, right?
Yeah.
HBO Max?
It's HBO Max.
So. Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah. But yeah, no, and kudos. So kudos to the folks, kudos to all those queer folks that live in those little cities. Because since I was a kid, since I knew I was queer, I never moved anywhere that wasn't queer based. I moved to the Castro in San Francisco. I moved to Herald Square in New York. I moved to South Beach. When I moved here, I need to be in my gay bubble. And that kind of messes with your head when you go somewhere else and you remember that gay bubble is not everywhere.
It's that safe space or brave space with the language we're using now.
I love that.
That you really want, like, I can be brave. I can be myself. I learned that when I became a flight attendant and I started traveling. First place I moved to, Houston. Second place was New York. Atlanta, Black gay capital.
Yeah.
And then I moved back home.
Yeah.
And I just had to stay in my
But as a flight attendant, you dealt with 250, 300 people a day on a plane,
Mhm.
and you didn't know Trumpsters, people that have never seen gay, people that have never seen Black queer.
Oh,
Like,
I
I
dealt
mean,
with them.
you had to
Oh,
see
yeah.
all that on an everyday basis.
Yeah, and this was back in the early 2000s was when I started, and it was blatant. Like people would roll their eyes. Some people wouldn't even accept drinks from me.
What?
I had one person who told me like I like they'll wait for the
Go wait
next.
for the next person.
Hmm. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
that's just
And I used to. That's when I finally saw the culture of small towns because I started going to places like Dayton, Ohio. I was like, I didn't even know this existed.
Where's the dating at? Where's the dating? Oh no, it's just called Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
damn.
just
Oh
Dayton, Ohio.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. But and again, that's in the 2000s. We're in 2022,
yeah.
and that still happens today.
That's
My
crazy to me.
sister is a woman living the trans experience, and she is a flight attendant, and she just started maybe this year, and little things and little signs and little rolling of the eyes, and I'm like, sis, you are enough, you are beautiful, you are representing all of
Mhm,
us. Keep
mhm,
doing you, boo, because we need to be seen like
mhm,
that by
mhm,
those folks that have never laid eyes on a
mhm,
beautiful trans woman.
mhm. And I used to tell people like when I was a flight attendant, I was like, I'm the one here to save your life. Like if this shit goes down, you have to look at me. So you better.
Right? Guess what? I can carry that door and throw it out, and I know what to do. Your ass don't.
Your ass out. You got to pay attention to me.
So when that happens, I'm gonna go, no, 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 you move to the side, the next one.
The next one.
I don't think I should take care of you. I think,
I remember your discrimination earlier. I'm going to do that now as we exit the plane, the burning plane.
Crazy. So, did you enjoy the show? I know you did. So make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any of the events, news, or interviews right here on the Faye What Show. Ring the bell at the bottom of the screen, right there, so you'll be alerted every time we're live. You can also click on the Happening Out Television Network logo so you can see all of the shows on the most diverse LGBTQ plus media network. Find out just what we're doing to bring the L and the G together right here on the Faye What Show. Get the week started with me.